Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Aries. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. And if you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget though, it's a general reading. It is not going to suit everyone, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, remember that time can be fluid and energy can be vice versa. I forgot to say this reading will be for September as well. All right, what is going on with Aries? Okay, you've got Princess of Water in reverse, which is the same as the moon. So the moon in reverse talks about releasing fear, repressed emotions, and you might not feel like you're strong enough to, well, in a situation, I guess. There might be things that either you're not trusting your intuition or they feel very like things are being hidden, I guess, from you. Yeah, no trust, like I said. You're trying to avoid some sort of tornado, some sort of, it's like a tower movement. You're trying to avoid that. And I feel like you kind of, when I say you're repressing, the whip in reverse, you are definitely keeping everything inside. The reason, I mean, I'm an empath, and the reason I feel like I get hiccups sometimes, you know, stress causes a lot of stuff going on in our bodies. So I don't know if there's something stomach related, some sort of like indigestion, something like that. But I do feel like, I mean, the stress, you've got to be really careful, because I just feel like it's going to have a really negative outcome on your body. So yeah, there's definitely things you're repressing, and I feel like that's something you definitely need to avoid, is repressing. You need to be able to speak your truth. But I feel like if the feeling that I'm getting is you choose not to, because it's probably going to cause arguments. You know, there may even be abuse in this situation, a lot of anger, yeah, very tense, fighting, you know, all those things. That's what I'm getting. Okay, tell me more for Aries. Yeah, silencing. Exactly what I just said. Like, you feel like you can't speak your truth. And the person that you're, I'm going to say dating. We'll just say dating, but take it as it resonates, right? It might not be somebody you're in a relationship with. This person plays a lot of mind games. They like to limit your freedom as well, like control you, you know, all of those things. But I do feel like this is not something that has been happening for like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like this is a short-term thing. I feel like you've endured this for a while. There's definitely a lot of effort required for you, because you're always having to kind of, it's like, be on your toes. Be, as I said, this person, it's like the switch flicks, like they're happy one moment, something little flicks them to the anger and the whatever. So it's a bit of a tread lightly, yeah, which I'm not getting a good feeling about this. But this person is definitely likes to control, and definitely doesn't like you speaking your truth. And that's, I feel like, why you don't, because if you say anything, it causes an argument. It's easier just to kind of walk on eggshells. But that's not a life, right? That's not something you deserve to have as your life. Okay, tell me more for Aries. What else is going on? I feel like we all like to think that something is going to be different than it actually is. Oh, wouldn't you know it, my Pure Tap just turned up. I'll be back. Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, so as I was saying, I feel like with your relationships, it's like you have this fantasy that it's going to be, you know, this amazing relationship. It's like what you think they're going to be, I just feel like they're not. And you're accepting of shit rather than going, okay, these are not what I want. But because you've got this mindset of this illusion of what you want, like, you want someone you can trust. You want someone who's honest with you, compatible, you know, friend, lover, all those things. You want something to be successful. But unfortunately, that's not what you're getting. You're getting these situations where they end in failure because they're not... Like, if you took the rose-colored glasses off, you would see that they're not what you're after. They're not what you... not what you really want for your life, right? There is no compatibility. There is no anything. But I feel like you stay in these because you have hope that it's going to be a certain way. But it's like, you've got to stop with imagining a certain life and just know what you want and accept, you know, accept that. Yeah, there is no forgiveness with something from the past. Somebody doesn't really regret their behavior. New direction and metamorphosis. Yeah, you need to transform, right? You need to work on you. You need to realize that there's something about you that needs to get out of this rose-colored glasses life. Like, you need to make some changes, right? Because you need to take those glasses off so that everybody you meet, you have, this is my list of what I want. This is what you must have, and if you don't, you're not my person. And then when these people come in without your rose-colored glasses, without you thinking this is the love of my life and I'm going to be so happy and we're going to live like, you know, forever and ever in magical fairyland of perfect fantasy life, which is never going to happen, you need to look at them from a reality point of view. You need to go, well, this person is not compatible to me. This person is not being honest. They've shown they've lied already. Out you go. I'm not willing to tolerate that. You choose to not end something because you don't want to feel like sad, lonely, all of those things. It comes down to pride and ego. But you need to do this work on you and you need to head a new direction. And I mean, obviously they've got work to do, but you can't control what someone else does. All you can do is control you and what you're willing to accept. So I want to say get your head out the clouds is what I just heard. One more fairies. Yeah, there isn't an equal interest here. I feel like you like this person probably way more than they like you. You have this, like, you think because this person wants to, you know, is very affectionate and very all they want is sex, it's because they have this insane chemistry and burning desire for you, but it's not that at all. I feel like there isn't, it's either they're not really good in bed, or there is just, or they're not affectionate, not, you know, it's one or the other. This person is not your person though. Look, twin flames in reverse. Polar opposites. Like, they're not even, you don't see that this is one-sided. You could have a fear of abandonment or codependency of some kind. But it's like no one's chasing and no one's running, really. You're not seeing the fact that this person is just backstabbing you. And by person, it could be people or whatever this is. It's like all your relationships. I just want to say, get your head out the clouds. That's what I want to keep saying that. Yeah, this relationship or whatever is not for you. All right, let's get some tarot. Okay, tell me about Aries. So there's multiple people. That's what I want to say, first of all. I feel like one of the people is this very resourceful, domestic, dependable, warm-hearted, nurturing, supportive, accomplished kind of person, right? And then there's somebody else who is very bitchy, cold-hearted, deceitful, sly, cruel, is not very nice with their words. This could be you and your person. Now, I just want to get one card for the middle spread, but those cards wanted to come out. So I feel like you two are very, very different. As I said, I feel like it could be either a third party or that could be you and your person. But I feel like it's just showing me that you are complete opposites. All these people that you keep investing time in, complete opposites. Okay. And they're not even nice people. All right, tell me about Aries. Yeah, not wanting to end something because you don't want to be alone. Root of cause. They don't want to jump out. Past. Now. Near future. I'll just quickly get these and then we can discuss them. People think, people see it. Hopes and fears. And potential outcome. Okay. Actually, I might use this deck today because I haven't used them yet. Alright, so as I said, the card in the middle of the spread is the Death card and it's in reverse. And I feel like the reason that it's in reverse is because you're in this place at the moment of not wanting to end something. Not wanting to release something, but you're also not doing any kind of work on you. And the card crossing it is the Hermit. Now, this is telling me that you don't want to end something because you don't want to be alone. All right, tell me more about that for Aries. The Lover's in reverse. You and this person, as I said, you're just not compatible. This person is not your person. There are secrets, there's disharmony, there's conflict, there's temptations. As I said, there could have been another third party as well. You want love though, and that's why I feel like, as I said, you have this fantasy life that you want, but it's just not going to happen with the people that you're attracting. Because, you know, as I said, these people are not compatible with you. They're not right for you. But you've got the Three of Swords as well. So yeah, this is like heartbreak. These situations are going to cause you heartbreak. And look what came out just then, flung out, Death card. Exactly the one in the middle, and it's upright. So it's like you need to end this situation. You're unfortunately not, and that's why you keep like having this same situations happen, because you're showing the universe that you want more of this rather than less of. You want your person, but you're manifesting more of the same shit that you had before. I feel like even with this person, you might have got, you know, broke up, got back together, broke up, got back together, or it's the same thing but in different bodies, like different people, but the same kind of people, same kind of behavior, that kind of thing, but in different people. Okay, so down the bottom, you've got the Ace of Wands, which are new beginnings. It's also about new opportunities. Let's find out, tell me more. Eight of Swords. You're definitely playing the victim card, but you also, you feel like you're stuck. So it's like a kind of a new beginning because I'm stuck. Once again, you've got the Hermit, exactly what you had here, and the Page of Wands. It's like you want to be free because you're not happy where you are, but you need to be alone. You need, as much as you don't want to be alone, you want to, like, you're so codependent on being with someone else, you need to be by yourself because you need to do some introspection. Really do that work on you. I just got also, I feel like it's one of those situations where you don't, I don't know if you don't like your own company, but you don't like to be by yourself. You just don't. You prefer to have somebody, you're either like, even if you're alone, you're talking to somebody because you don't want to just have none of whatever you're interested in. You can't have somebody not around chatting to or whatever, filling your time. You are wanting to break free, as I said, because the Four of Cups just came out in reverse. You are wanting to break free, but you're just, it's like you want to choose happiness, but you feel like you're stuck. You feel like you can't actually make that happen. It's having the courage and the strength, though, to actually do that. Okay. Then in the recent past, you've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So there could have been like frustration, arguments, jealousy, suspicion. It's like all of those things that I set up there. Arguments and things. It's just interesting. Got the Knight of Wands in reverse, but the Knight of Swords. You need to be, it's just the same message, really. You just need to have the strength to kind of move away from this situation, right? You're a strong person. It's like now you need to be that person. You need to make some lifestyle changes. You need to be more like determined and strong, and you want to succeed. So I feel like there might even be some sort of like, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Some sort of like wake up call or something like that, where it's like, okay, I'm not getting what I want. I'm not happy in this situation. I'm sick and tired of not being able to speak my truth and walk on eggshells. So I'm done. And you are going to realize that you are strong enough. And with the Wheel of Fortune in your now position, you are like, things are changing, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune always changes. It's always turning. So when things are bad, eventually they'll become good. And so around and round and round we go. And you're in this place where you're at a turning point. So good things are going to start happening for you. It's also about fate. Look, and as I say that, Ten of Pentacles comes out. We're fated, you're fated to have good things. You are destined to have this happy family life with stability and money and, you know, all those things. It's like you're changing from a situation where there's deception, trickery, tactics, strategy, you know, like all those things. Is that the past? Yeah. I asked if that's the past, and you've got the Six of Swords. So you're going from the Six of Swords to the Seven of Swords, but also 6 to 7 also, but you're also, the Six of Swords talks about moving from a place to a better place, moving, like you're actually transitioning, relocating, escaping, all those things, making a change, maybe changing location where you're living. I don't know, you're leaving something behind and you're moving to calmer waters. So you're getting away from these toxic situations, moving to calmer waters. You are now, I guess, realizing you do have choices. You also, I feel like you're seeing things a little bit more. As I said, I feel like you got some sort of clarity. I feel like you're seeing things a whole heap clearer than maybe you did before. Look what's on the bottom. This Death card. I swear to God, it's haunting me. You've got Death card, you had Death card, and now you got Death card. It keeps coming. So this is telling me you are going to end something. You're putting a death to something. You're realizing you're getting the clarity. You're thinking, you know what? I have other choices. I have, I know what I want and I'm not willing to settle. Now, this Fool came out like that, right? And the reason I think is because in the end it's your choice, right? You have free will. Do you want a new beginning or do you want to go back to the same cycle? Because here you're breaking a cycle. So hopefully you continue. Six of Wands in reverse. I feel like you've realized there is definitely no success in the situation you were in. And with the Eight of Wands as well in reverse, yeah, there was a lot of frustration, there was violence, there was miscommunication, there was, or whatever, right? Take as resonates. But I just feel like it took a while, but I feel like you're realizing that you need to have a fresh beginning and get away from this. I keep hearing anxiety. Like I feel like my heart's starting to beat really, really fast. So just be aware of that. You do have the strength to do this. And look, you've even on the bottom, you've got Queen of Wands, and the first word it says is courage. And then you've got the Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, and look what's there yet again. Death card. Like this death card, like this is saying you need to put a death to something, right? This needs to be ended. This needs to be over with. And I feel like you're realizing that. And if this is not just, as I said, one situation, this could be many like situations where you think that every single person is, you know, the love of your life and, you know, whatever, right? It's having the, as I said, it could be just numerous people you've had this same situation, the same imagination, the same fantasy, you know, life with. It's all those things. Now, you've got the Chariot in reverse. I feel like there may be like lack of direction or a lack of success. Maybe you're feeling like you won't have any success. Page of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you do have other options. Like there's people see you're attractive, right? But once again, I just feel like you really need to have this like little tick boxes. You know, is this person honest? Tick yes or no. If no, see you later. If yes, next step. Are you compatible? If yes, next step. If no, see you later. You know what I'm saying? Like really start looking at the people that you're having in your life. You know what though? Somebody will also be willing to put in the hard work with you. It won't be a one-sided thing. Yeah. Okay. How people see your situation is the Three of Swords. And I forgot on the bottom you've also got Seven of Wands, where this is like challenge, competition. As I said, I just feel like even with the Chariot in reverse being like opposition, I feel like there's definitely other people involved here, and I feel like it's on their side as well. I feel like you have other people that like you, but I feel like you're not doing anything about it. These people don't just keep their part in their pants. I feel like they need to kind of, they're a bit of a cheater is what I want to say. Okay, so how people see the situation is Three of Swords in reverse. So it's like I feel like getting over heartbreak. They always think that you get your heart broken in all the situations that you're in. But they also see that, you know, you're very nurturing, and they see that you're very good looking. They see that, you know, you could have kids or whatever, you're a good mom, that kind of thing. Six of Cups. Yeah. They see that you're very generous, but people always see, and kind, all that sort of thing, but they also see that you're wearing rose-colored glasses. Like, they can see what you can't, right? And they might try to say to you, you know, these people are not for you, and you're like, no, I know that this is going to be the love of my life. I'm going to marry this person, blah, blah, blah. We're going to live happily ever after. Like, I just feel like they see a whole lot more than you do. You're always in this place of waiting for this person to do the right thing, but there's always arguments, competition. You feel like you're being left out in the cold. They see this as well. So, like, they see what you go through. Now, your hopes and fears is justice, right? That you're going to get truth. You're going to get honesty. You're going to get... and that also karma is going to, you know, bite these people on the ass. I feel like that's also what you hope for. You also hope for a new beginning in love, you know, romance, you know. You've also got the Hierophant in reverse. You're also concerned, though, about somebody withdrawing from you, somebody rejecting you, like leaving you again. Yeah, I just feel like you want love, but you don't want to be hurt again. Yeah, you want to enjoy the rewards of all your hard work. And the potential outcome is the Judgment card. So the Judgment is about you hearing a higher voice and following it. right? So you're getting some sort of clarity, you're getting a wake-up call, you're getting whatever this is, but you're making a change as well. Something is definitely ending. 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups, like emotional pain. Like this is gonna suck to go through. I'm gonna be completely honest, but it needs to happen. The potential outcome is you need to put this past people, person, whatever in the past. And as I said, you know, if you don't make any changes and you don't get your head out the clouds and see situations for what they are and who they are, you're going to keep getting the same thing. So some work needs to be done on your side, which is why the transformation card before. Yeah, you really need to do this work on you. And as much as you don't want to be alone, you need to be. You need to have the courage. You need to walk away from a situation. If you want like real love, I feel like that needs to happen. You need to plant the seeds though. And part of that is growing. Part of that is doing this work and on your, you know, putting in all the hard work. And I feel like that's what you're doing at the moment, or you will need to do by leaving these situations and realizing this is what needs to happen. This is what needs to change. I feel like, you know, otherwise you're going to keep getting more of the same. As I said, and the outcome is going to be 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups. King of Swords. Yeah. This is somebody who is going to be very truthful. They could work in the, like, as a policeman, lawyer, something like that. But they are very good at communicating. They also have very high standards. And I feel like you're working towards that though. And you're not wanting to be with somebody who was like that in reverse, where, you know, they were treating you like crap. They were talking to you like, you know, absolute crap. And you deserve a whole bit better than that. You want somebody who's going to be an equal give and take, you know, and not someone who's giving to other people. And it's interesting because, as I said, this is them and then there's you. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune and you've got the World. Right? You can break a cycle. You can learn the lesson and have this happy ever after with your divine counterpart, King and Queen of Swords. All about truth. All about boundaries. All about, you know, doing the right thing by the opposite person, by your other person. Like, this is great. This is a great outcome. In the end, it's your decision. Do you have the strength to do it? And can you continue to do that, even though it may, even though it may involve you being alone for now and doing this work on you? You are going to get what you want. All right, that is what I have for you, Aries. I hope that resonates, and I'll catch you with the next read. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.